Hi, my name is Brett Allison, and I'm with IntelliMagic. Diagnosing host performance issues in your HDS environment can sometimes be a bit tricky, so I wanted to demonstrate an easier way to diagnose these kinds of performance issues. What we're looking at here is the IntelliMagic Vision Web Reporter. You can see on the left side different reports and report sets, and in the upper left, different viewpoints. These are all available to help you navigate. The viewpoints provide different focus areas. Right now we're in the hardware platforms. And in the hardware platforms, we provide different focal points for each hardware platform that we might be interested. Currently, I'm in the Hitachi VSP or HusVM or G series. And I'm looking at a report set called host groups. The images at the top of the screen are previews of all of the charts in the current report set, which is the host groups report set. And I've selected the front-end read response time or front-end response time chart to look at the response times for all the host groups within my Hitachi systems. You can see by looking at this chart that one of the host starting in 682.3/609.2, is having significant response time issues. During the period from 4:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m., we're seeing response time issues around 23 milliseconds. Now, I'd like to see which controller or storage array that's on, so I'm going to drill down. And when I do that, I see that it's on HDS 8. HDS 8 has significant issues during this time period. And the purpose of this chart is to show the background colors with the different thresholds. The thresholds change dynamically depending on how much workload is happening and the type of workload. When we exceed the thresholds, as in the time from 4:30 to 5:30, it indicates there's performance constraints in the box. Now, in order to diagnose why I'm having performance issues, I'm simply going to look at the dashboard for these Hitachi systems. And in particular, HDS 8 is the one I'm looking at. What I see here is a dashboard at the storage system level, and it contains the key performance indicators: I/O rate, read and write throughput, response time, front-end read response time, front-end write response time, and read hits. These are all important for Hitachi systems. Now I'm going to drill down and I'm going to look at the metrics over time so that I can understand where the performance issue is. I can see by the red that I've got a problem with the read and write throughput. I've exceeded the threshold for the capabilities of the storage system and its ports during these time periods, especially the 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. time when I'm seeing the high response times as well. I also notice that I'm seeing port response times high at the same point in time. And what that tells me is that during that time, from 4:30 to 5:30, I've got significant port contention. Now, to see who's affected by it, I can drill down to the individual ports. And this shows me that all 4 ports are constrained during this time. One last thing to do is just to look at what other what other systems are shared on these ports. And I can do that with just a few mouse clicks. So, in summary, I identified a problem with the response time being high on a host. I drilled down on that host to the storage system, and then I looked at the storage system dashboard. In the storage system dashboard, I was able to see that it was the ports that were saturated on this particular storage system, leading to performance issues on the associated host, which I can also drill down in by just clicking on identify on the particular element, in this case the port. I hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day. Thanks.